I always wanted to serve on a jury.
I'm really super excited to be here, so I really appreciate you having me. I'm looking forward to it.
Creating this whole trial daddy.
I want to give a big shout out to the 13th Jury Podcast and Brandy.
Yeah, I applaud you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
That every time you run into Phil Barber, you should reach for it.
And then I just looked to the jury, and it's sort of like, look.
I was in the eye of the storm, and you guys were watching the storm.
Hey, if you're bored of work, come pop in and say, hey, want some coffee?
You are a ray of sunshine, and I love what you've done with your YouTube channel.
Good morning, my people. Hello. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Good morning. It's been a minute. Look who's here. We got a celebrity up in the house. Hello, Auntie Deb. Auntie Deb's greatest hits. Hello. Y'all, I have missed y'all. It is good to see you. Steve Inman for 1 whole year. Welcome to your first 1 year anniversary. Welcome to 1 year. Happy anniversary. So I had it in prison braids. Not really prison braids. That's what they call them. Trolls will have a field day with that one. I had it in 2 braids, and I took it down this morning. So, who's that blonde lady? It's just me. I am. Oh, I haven't. Thank you. I have missed y'all too. Hello, Ann. Hello. So I can't tell you how many messages I got about this. Out of that whole dang podcast and everything that came out in it, the one I said boyfriend one time, and my inbox was like, pew, 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 pew. Marilyn, hello. I'm here for 17 months. Gosh, that's a while. Have we been here this long? 17 months. Marilyn, happy 17 month. Happy 17 month. Do not say Lori Vallow braids. No, ma'am. Go into timeout. Wild Child Member for 16 whole months. Good morning, people. So happy to see you live. So happy to be here. Michelle Maddox member for 7 whole months. Glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. Yay. I know. I wasn't, I have energy. Falcons won last night. That was a great game. They won in overtime. That was awesome. So I went to bed happy. Carla, remember for 11 whole months. Great to see you and glad to be here. We are glad to have you here too. Glad to have you here. In my mind, I look like Brandy and my Jim McKay. Wait, very close. So close. And thank you for the super chat. I have missed you and Lucy. I was just trying to get Lucy on Lucy Cam, but it's the camera's not working for some reason. I can't get it to work, and I don't know why. So I'll pick her up in a second. She's down there playing with. Look, I'll show you what she's playing with. Canton's gonna come get me. This is what she's playing with. I'll look for my arrest warrant in the mail. I've missed you too. Salty Girl member for 17 whole months. Best 17 months I've ever had. Oh, that makes me happy. Elaine, hello. Thank you for the soup. That's very generous. Thank you for the super chat. Welcome back. We have missed your face. You better come with some sauce today. You owe us 2 weeks worth of dirt. I'll tell y'all some sauce. Yeah, I'll tell you. It's fine. You've all heard it anyway. And maybe you'll meet him next week. Thank you very much for the super chat. We'll do a short Q&A at the end of this. Short Q&A at the end of this. Joyful member for 4 whole months. Missed your face. I missed your face too. Okay, well, your name. I guess I don't really see y'all's faces. But I picture y'all. Is that weird? I picture what y'all's faces are. Best Falcons game I've seen in 4 years. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now. I've been in a little bit in my feelings since the Falcons got so ahead at the Super Bowl, and then the Patriots came back. We're not going to talk about it. It's still too soon. I know it's been, what was that, 2016, 17? It's still too soon. So I've been in my feelings a bit about that for a while. But last night, it was good watching. Good watching. Good watching. I have enjoyed it. Don't tell her. Speaking of too soon. Not ready to talk about the Alabama game yet. Not ready to talk about that yet. But, you know, I still love my dogs. So, football aside, because y'all know if I get to talking about football, we will be here all day. Football aside, there is a crazy situation happening right now on TikTok. I am not a TikToker. I mean, I have one. I don't use it. I try. Every time I try, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, because y'all ask me to, and I try to put my stuff on there, and then I'm like, this is for people under the age of 40, and I don't fall into that category, so I have trouble with it. I have not been using it, but somebody sent this to me, and I have not watched all of it. I've only watched a little bit of it, but I was like, what better way to spend the little pocket of time that I have this morning with y'all than to watch this. So this woman on TikTok, she's in Columbus, Ohio. She said that it started with a video where she's saying that she thought that her house was haunted, and she's saying why she thinks it's haunted, and we're going to watch it. She's saying why she thinks it's haunted, and then she's like, oh, and by the way, I was digging a fence in my backyard, and there's a rug buried in the backyard. Okay. Jurors, we've been doing this for a hot minute, right? So we know what a rug buried in the yard means, right? This ain't our first rodeo. So she said that you know what? I'm going to put this one up here just to leave it up here, just so that we have something up here. I'm just going to leave just a comment that we have, just so we have something up here. That's the only reason I'm putting it up there. Not because I'm being vain and love that somebody thinks I'm 30. I'm just going to put that up there just so we have something. We all know what a rug in the yard means, right? We've been here. Okay, well, maybe we haven't been here. We've watched other people be here. You know where I'm going with this. So she tells TikTok that she sees this rug buried in the yard, and it's under where a tree was planted. So TikTok is like, girl, call the police. Call the police. So she does, and chaos ensues. So we're going to watch, because this whole situation started with, let me share my screen. This whole situation started with just this one TikTok, and then it's kind of gone. Oh, that's the wrong screen. That's the podcast. All right, here we go. This is, okay, so I'm not very good with TikTok, so if I do it wrong, then don't yell at me. All right, let's see.
My house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the space. I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors. The dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. Screen shattered. This stuff down here. This hanging off. But the fucking kicker for me is that only
language.
goes on this shelf and only goes on this shelf ever up here. Why? I'd never put it there. I don't put it here. My phone sits there when I work. Why was that there? Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence, and back here we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. Who the fuck and why the fuck is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Okay. I just woke up and there's a lot of comments. I am fully aware that they did murder them. They shot them a lot of times. Some in the face.
I know that. How is he that? Was the door shut?
Yeah.
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right now. I bet you it's deep.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where
I know that. How is he that? Was the door shut?
Yeah.
All right, you see the bits of the rug right there? I feel like an old lady trying to work TikTok.
Shut?
Yeah.
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right now. I bet you it's deep.
I think.
I know that.
Okay, so a tree was planted above the rug. And it is called a blood good because this was in the hole. They planted a blood good tree on top of a fucking rug. Why?
I know that.
Okay, so a tree was planted.
We're gonna forgive him for wearing
Something
Florida
that
gators.
also feels important as a detail
Okay.
to let you know that I found to be so weird in this whole fiasco of did a ghost fuck my shit up last night?
Language.
This morning, my stepson, I heard him call his dad in and say, hey, like, this is so weird. When I went to bed, my phone was at 100% on the charger, and he woke up and it was at 3%. And now I have all these people saying that, like, ghosts steal energy, and that's, like, how they fuck shit up. And what are the odds that the same night that his phone just randomly goes from 100 to 3% is the same night my computer gets broken and stuff gets moved around, all while digging up a potential dead body in my backyard. I don't know what to do. Okay, so
Nothing could make me.
Okay, we're not.
sick, but I'm alone. So let's get ready and talk about co-parenting. I accidentally went viral for thinking my house is haunted, and I left you all on a cliffhanger, and I'm very sorry. Hi, my name's Katie, and this room right here, I think a ghost is angry at me because I went to bed and everything was fine. I come down the next morning, my desk is a disaster, and my computer shattered. First theory, so maybe someone tried to break in. No, our alarm was set. That did not happen. Second theory is that the carpet that happens to be 2.5 feet underground potentially holds a dead body. And, you know, that's kind of where I'm sitting because I can't get it out. The carpet is too big and too long. And yeah, it's just stuck there and it's going to stay there because we can't get it. I need an excavator. And it's digging into my fire pit, my stone fire pit. And I really like that area. And that's where we'd have to pretty much go to try to keep getting this rug out. And I'm not going to do it. So we are just going to pack that dirt right back down and hope that little ghost isn't mad at me anymore and leaves my computer alone once I get it back from Apple. And yeah, lets it be. So I'm sick. Okay, I finally did it. I called the police. They're sending someone here. I called and I said, hey, I don't know if this matters, but there is a rug buried underground at my house, a few feet under, and a few people.
Okay, I'm curious. If you found a rug, okay, I know we're like in the true crime stuff. Charmaine, happy 6 months. Happy 6 months. My kid is texting me freaking out because he said, look, can I just say proud mom moment that my child is texting me about court documents and not his own. It says, he said, court docs show Diddy was the one who paid Keefe D $1 million for the hit on Tupac. It's everywhere. He's texting me about all of this stuff right now. Love my kid. Anyway, okay, so if y'all found a rug in your yard, if you're watching this happen to somebody else, you would automatically think, okay, it's a dead body, duh. But if it happened to you, would you think that it was? I'm trying to put myself in that situation, like, because it's like stuff like that doesn't really happen to you in real life, you know. It would be somebody else, but not. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in that situation. But everybody was telling her, well, okay, if you found a body, yes, but at this point it's just a rug. Like, she's just seeing the part of the rug, so she's freaking out. I don't know that I would, because I think I would be like, oh, that just happens to other people, but I don't know.
People I
but
know.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
You guys, and actually 2 police officers who I know who are not actually in this county but other counties have suggested I call you. And she told me she's going to send a police officer over here. So TBD. I don't know what happens next. I accidentally went viral for... Okay. Cops are here.
Cops are here. You hear the dogs. Everybody's dogs are going to start going crazy.
It's not, 6 feet long.
Oh yeah, no, there's just something like weird. Okay, so first, the cops also think it's weird as fuck. And they were like talking about calling homicide. They were talking about how they'd have to get excavators out here. Like, they were fully invested just as much as we all are. And then he was like, okay, let me call my boss man and we will figure out what to do. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to call homicide? This is fucking nuts. I'm going to be in my own episode of True Crime. R.I.P. Truly. R.I.P. But holy shit, would that not be kind of cool? Anyways, basically what was decided is that they cannot put resources into something that they don't know what it is. And it is up to me if I decide that I want to finish digging it out. And if there is something there, I can call them. And I'm sorry to leave it there, but that's going to be that, guys, because I cannot keep digging this shit out. If someone has tools and shovels and wants to come to my house in Columbus, feel free to help. Otherwise, mystery remains. The cops are here.
They need an excavator.
Potentially, yeah.
You guys all keep telling me just to like go dig it out. It's not that easy, okay? It is so deep. Let me show you again. For everyone saying it's burlap, it's fucking carpet. And I think it goes back that way. Also, to everyone who's really fucking upset about us cutting down this tree, same. The cop also pointed out how expensive the tree is and that we destroyed it. I fucking know. It's not been a good day. Our theory is that they're gonna go home, back to the office, and start looking up cold cases. And maybe there was something in the vicinity, and they'll come knocking, and they'll be like, actually, we've decided we want to dig that up. This was his idea. He came up with this one, and I think it could stick. Do you guys want to come help me dig?
I think that's it now.
We're back, and we're digging. You guys weren't ready for us to be done. You refused to let it sleep. I have so many volunteers saying that they'll come and help us because, I may end up taking you up on that offer depending on how this goes, since the police did say this may require an excavator, and we don't have an excavator. Don't hate me, because this is not going to get done tonight. It is not going to get done tonight, but we are starting the process. If this does happen to require volunteers, I expect all of you to show up and show out. And I saw a lot of people say that maybe they should have like sent a cadaver dog over here, and I think that would have been a great idea. Okay, look at that. We're one step closer. I know that pained the heart of you Japanese maple tree lovers, but we're gonna get another one implanted, don't worry. That didn't put in the dent that we were hoping it would, so we really may need more resources. We're back.
Good morning, millions of you who are invested.
So this went from, she had, I don't even know how many followers. She all of a sudden went, like, as all of this is unfolding, she, like, her TikTok like blew up, and all of a sudden she had like millions of people watching, and like very invested in what the heck is in her backyard.
So, I did not anticipate this to pop off the way that it did. Honestly, the timing kind of sucks because I'm going out of town for work today. But holy shit. Update number 1, I do have people volunteering to potentially bring an excavator of some sort. Fucking hell, the ruining of my yard that this will do. Just for the plot. Just because, okay, let's really think this through, guys. What are the odds that it's a dead body? They're probably low. Let's be honest. They're probably fucking low.
See, that's what I would think.
It's a bag of money. I don't know. I would like that better.
Probably
I would
lower.
prefer that over having to move. Alas, here we are, trying to dig this shit out for all of you and for me and for my ability to sleep. But here is where I'm thinking I might need more of a psychic than an excavator. While the police were here yesterday, looking at the carpet and deciding what to do, he mentioned that he was the one who came when the next door neighbor died. My neighbor died in their house, and she can't haunt a house that is literally destroyed, right? Like, who the fuck is she gonna haunt? That's no fun. That would be boring. Why not haunt the next door neighbor? The same day that my computer gets broken and my desk gets strewn about, they started boarding up the dead lady's house. It feels sus. It feels like, hey, if they're gonna board up my house, I'm just gonna hop over to the next house and haunt them and fuck their day up. And they also just started digging up a rug, so like, this will be so fun. If I was a ghost and I was a dead lady who had no family, because the cop told me she also had no family, so she has no one better to haunt. If I was her, I would haunt me. That would be fun. So anyways, yes, we will get this rug out. I swear to you, I promise we will. Secondly, are we now thinking, potentially, if the rug happens to not have a dead body, fingers fucking crossed, is it the neighbor? Is it my dead neighbor that died the day I moved into this house, mind you? Dead neighbor dies the day I move into this house. The day they're boarding up her house, my computer gets shattered. And she has no family. She has no one better to haunt. So I don't know. What are we thinking?
So here's what I need. I need people in or around Columbus, Ohio to help me find a cadaver dog and or ground penetration radar, because I have decided I cannot financially, mentally, or physically handle the responsibility of digging up a potentially 6-foot long rug that is 2.5 feet down in my ground. I am, however, ready and prepared to take on the task if there is potentially a dead body and I get to be in a living episode of true crime. But we need
Okay, I see some of y'all saying that this is staged, but just wait. Just wait.
some more information. I have also been contacted by a psychic who we are going to have a nice little reading on Wednesday and see if maybe that gives us some answers. But, you know, that's not concrete. It's great. It's not concrete. So if you or someone you know in or around Columbus, Ohio can help with this, comment, DM, reach out on Instagram, send a fucking carrier pigeon. I don't care. I don't want to jump to the excavator to come and destroy my yard, because I love my yard. It's honestly the reason I picked my house. And now I have to get back to work. But please, while I'm working, do your thing. Magical TikTok. Find me cadaver dog. Find me ground penetration radar in or around Columbus, Ohio. So I decided to do some virtual digging before we dug up my yard anymore, and here's what I found. My house was built in 1967, and from all the research I have done on the Franklin County Auditor site, before me, only one family has owned this home. So then obviously,
This has all been within the last couple
family.
days.
And they seem very nice, very normal. The house doesn't seem to have ever been used as a rental. I talked to the next door neighbor who also agreed that the family was very kind, very normal. I've looked into the cadaver dog option, and from everything I've seen, the police have to order it. I have reached out to 4 different
cadaver canine units in Columbus, Ohio, and they have all said that they cannot deploy dogs unless ordered by the police. We had the police come. They came, they saw, they didn't give a fuck. When they gave a ring-a-ling-ding to the chief officer, he said, "We are not deploying any resources." So here we land. There is a rug underground, but we don't know why. And honestly, we might never know why, because I've already destroyed a tree that's apparently worth $1,000, and I just can't do any more damage to my home without just cause. The only thing I can commit to is leaving it be. If someone comes to me with a canine dog, sure. If someone comes to me with ground penetrating radar, come on over. Or if this psychic tomorrow tells me that the person who broke my fucking laptop is buried in the ground, then maybe. I do have a local excavator willing to come over. I just can't destroy my own property any further without a little bit more of a reason. So the case may be coming to a close. I found the listing agent online. I called her. I said, "Hi, my name's Katie. I have a very strange thing to tell you." And I told her, and I said, "Do you have TikTok?" And so here's what's happening. She happens to be best friends with the daughter of the family who owned the home. So either this daughter, who knows, could potentially, be like, "I don't know, there's not a body there." But we should have answers. I told her exactly what tree. I told her where the rug is. I told her what was happening. She is calling her as we speak. And she's going to let me know. I sent her the TikTok. She's like, "What in the hell is going on?" "I don't know, lady." And she just said, "A dog? But that deep and that long?" We're all questioning it. Get the answers from the daughter. We should know soon. So I decided to do the case. Guys, I was trying to wait until I had the actual answer because I keep getting messages of, "She's dragging this out. She's doing this for clout." Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not. I just don't know yet. Here is what I've got so far. The realtor has talked to the daughter. The daughter does not know what the rug is. She also asked her about dead dogs and cats and hamsters. And she said they had many dogs and they were all cremated. So she does not think there is a buried dog. So what is going to happen next, you impatient little bitches? She's going to drive her ass to the nursing home where her 90 and 95-year-old mother and father live and berate them for the answers for us. She is going to see what they know and if they know what is in the rug and why the rug is there. I think the real estate agent that I was talking to is also highly invested at this point. But at the end of the day, the daughter's got a job to do. And so she can't go to the nursing home until tonight. So I'm sorry. I thought I was going to get a quick answer. I thought the daughter was going to be like, "Oh yeah, for sure. We buried our dog, Harold, under that tree. Case closed. Dunzo."
R.I.P. Harold.
We have to wait for her to go see mom and dad at the nursing home and hope that their dementia has not wiped the memory of the rug. And for the love of God, those of you saying I'm doing this for clout, am I like, no. We're trying to figure out what's in the rug and who broke my computer. Guys, I was, okay. Fine. We're gonna dig. We're gonna fucking dig tomorrow at 4:30. My last call ends at 4:15. I have 2 friends coming over. We're gonna fucking dig, okay? Okay? We're gonna dig. I talked to the realtor again. I said, "Hey, did you hear anything?" And she said, "I haven't heard back. The parents are quite elderly. They are in their 90s. I was like, "I'm so sorry. We're just gonna dig. So don't worry about it. Ignore me. Sorry to bother you." I'm so embarrassed. We're just gonna dig because I know, here's what I know. If I post anything after this and I don't resolve it for all of you, you're never gonna let me live it down. I could post a pregnancy announcement. I could post
R.I.P. Harold.
A get ready with me and talk about skincare, and you'd be like, "Shut the fuck up. What's in the rug?" I know that.
She ain't wrong.
I know that about all of you. I have learned that.
She ain't wrong.
Through this interaction the last few days. So we're going to dig. And we're going to see what we find at 4:30 tomorrow. Okay? My plan is to try not to ruin anything any more than I already have. I still have the whole, I ruined a fucking tree. So we're going to try not to ruin another one. So we're going to, I think, go in. We're not going to start from the top. I think I'm going to start from the bottom and just dig over the rug like a groundhog would. We're going to dig tomorrow. Okay. Guys, I went from hard labor to hard liquor because I will now be the cheerleader for the dig, brought to you by HDL Construction in Hilliard, Ohio. Obviously, we will stream this live, and then there will be a final reveal video posted. And so tune in if your heart desires. 4:30 EST. That is when the crew will be here. That is when we will start digging. I was actually just out at the hole because People Magazine needed some pictures. And like, I truly can't tell which direction it goes. I'm so curious. I'm so curious. I appreciate all of your lack of fucking patience throughout this process. It's been fun. And if the rug, fingers crossed, is bodiless, I still want to know who is haunting me and broke my computer and threw my desk around in the middle of the night. So personally for me, even once this rug is out, my journey is not done. I'm actually thinking I'm going to have like a median or something come over here. Honestly, it's been fun. This has been a fun journey. I've enjoyed going on it with you. Some of you will leave me afterwards, and that's fine. You can write off the rest of you. I'm excited for what's ahead. I've got a lot of cool ideas. I didn't bury a rug. This all just happened to me. And you all decided to hop on in and take the ride with me. But it comes to a close at 4:30 EST live on TikTok. Guys, oh my God. Okay. I just got off the phone with Homicide. They just called me. They are sending detectives and cadaver dogs here in the next hour. Oh my God. I saw my phone ringing and it said Columbus Police. I said, this is fucking weird. I answered the phone. He says, hi, this is Detective Corn Nuts. I don't know what his name was. I forgot. I started to black out. We heard about your situation, and I don't know why the police, I don't know who they called, but they did not call Homicide because we want to come. We want to take a look at this rug. He said, if the dogs do note something, your house is about to become a fiasco. And I said, I would assume such. So yeah, within the next hour, Homicide, detectives, and cadaver dogs are going to be here in my backyard. And he said, as long as they do not note to human remains, then we can proceed with the dig at 4:30 p.m. EST. Oh my God. Okay, what I'm learning is that I should probably give it a good 5 minutes before I come onto TikTok and let you know the update, because I don't mean to string you along, but you are living this with me in real time, moment to moment. Here we are. The Sniffy dogs, they have a job to do. They're currently working on another unaliving somewhere else, and they cannot be here now until 5 o'clock. The detectives are going to get here at 4:30, set the scene for the dogs to come and do their job. They're going to come, they're going to do a little snifferoo, and if they hit, my house becomes FBI property and a crime scene, and we start a Schmurder podcast. Schmurder. If they don't, I say that is the end of the story. We let the sleeping dog, cat, hamster, whatever it may be, lie, RIP, construction debris, whatever it can be, we just leave it. Because if it's not a body, that was really the main concern here. That's how all this started. And if the dogs do their job, and I'm sure they're well trained, and they say, nope, all good here, we just leave the rug. I know you've all invested your time, energy, and attention, and I much appreciate that. But we will have the final answers when the Homicide detectives and the Schmurdery dogs get here on if there's a body in the rug. Otherwise, this has been fun. If there's a body in the rug, this is just the beginning.
Smurdery dogs.
Is that the detectives are here. They've arrived. Some of them are in suits. They've got bags, backpacks, equipment. They're here. Okay, what I'm learning is that I should probably get... Okay, I am so sorry to have left you hanging all night, but my whole house is now caution taped off. If you were not watching the live, both dogs sat on the hole.
Oh,
so
dogs!
Run separately. So the first dog came out, and the dog sat, and audible gasp. Absolute fucking shock. I thought that this was the end of everything today, and the second dog comes out, sniffs around, and sat. I will splice the video together, but I still have reporters at my house. Cops are staying here overnight. crime scene investigators come tomorrow and start to dig. And that's all I know right now, essentially. This has taken a fucking twist. And if I don't get on a murder podcast after this, I'm going to be pissed. I'm not trying to like make a joke out of it, but I started crying on the live and I'm absolutely freaked out. And this is how I handle things. Dark humor. So if anything, my hope is still that maybe this is just like a bloody carpet, that someone got a bloody nose or scraped a knee. But if somehow this ends up being more than that and we are able to bring closure, first off, this wouldn't have happened without TikTok. I was not going to do this myself. I have like guilt now that I wasn't going to do this on my own. This is only happening because of all of you little sleuths and impatient little bitches, as I said, who pushed me to do this. So as insane as this is, if what is potentially going to happen happens and there ends up being some form of crime here, I appreciate you. And I will put together an actual video from the moment and figure out how to like splice together parts of my live when the dog sat. But for now, I feel bad that you hadn't been updated. So here it is. I'm going to stop talking because I'm rambling. Okay. So I'm sitting outside with my friends who were actually the ones that were here for the dig party and trying to like decompress from everything that's happened. My anxiety is so high, and I cried on TikTok live with 100,000 people. And I'm going to insert here the video of the dogs marking. It was already on live, and that's why I'm basically going to share everything that is already out there in the world. And then anything that happened essentially after the police told me to turn off the camera will remain in the hands of the law. They will be here tomorrow to dig. And yeah, but here is the video of the dogs hitting.
Okay, watch this. Here's the first one. Good puppy. And here's the second one.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, right?
Oh my God.
Good puppy.
So that is the dogs hitting, both dogs hitting on the hole. And basically from there, everything went to fucking shit. I was terrified, losing my mind.
I said good puppy, and Lucy's like...
The cops, if I need a lawyer, they are very aware that I'm the one who called, and they have no concerns that it was me. So if there's anyone sitting here thinking, I did this, I certainly did not. And tomorrow, crime scene investigators will be here digging. And they said that there's still a chance that this rug just could have blood on it. It doesn't necessarily mean there is a body in my backyard. This could be someone got a bloody nose. It could be anything. So, but this is where we're at. I'm still in shock. And yeah, this is where we're at. Okay.
The video of both dogs, like both dogs hitting in that spot is... I think that was probably the moment where it got like
Whatever's
real for her.
Hung up because I don't want the news to be listening.
Gonna take some pictures.
Sure. Is Rob still over there?
He is. He made a phone call.
Okay.
Jason was in the shower.
Hey, Rob. You just called me.
All right.
Who's over there?
The news is here. On me. Maybe they're gonna say nothing. They're gonna say that was nothing and not a big deal. So I did ask the police if I need a lawyer,
when the dogs alerted. So I'm talking to, there's 121.4 thousand people that just watched two dogs both sit on the rug.
This is in Columbus, Ohio.
Don't say it to me. Guys, what the fuck is happening? I didn't do anything. I was digging a fence post. I don't think any of that is going to happen. Yeah. I am really glad that you guys ended up coming back, because the first cops were not going. Whoever they called the first time was not going to do this. So I'm glad that you guys did.
Even if you continue to dig and found something, then we come back.
That's what he said, yeah. I prefer you find it.
I put her link. I pinned it in the chat.
I mean, maybe this is insane. This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
We'll wait and see what the interpretation of the results are.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. I understand that it looks you're up. I can see you're pretty excited over this. But we just got to stay
terrified, or I don't,
until we know what they're saying.
Okay.
Well, the dogs didn't immediately get up. They didn't.
But it's also probably been there for a very long. I guess I don't know if that matters, but it is likely.
It doesn't matter.
My guess, been there for a long time.
Well, remember, these dogs train in cemeteries that are 50 years old, where they didn't use embalming fluid, and they can still get reads on those.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we just got. I know you want answers right now. I wish I could tell you.
No,
we just got to wait a little bit longer. We're gonna know shortly.
Okay.
Okay. And thank you for being so patient.
Honestly, I would have never called myself, like, the people of TikTok, if there's something down there, will be to thank that this happened, because I was just gonna put the post in and call it a day. So
Look at all the police tape now around her house. Oh!
oh my fucking god. Okay.
What happened was we saw your name. A girl at our station was like, "Oh my gosh, this girl's been like talking about it on TikTok." His wife was talking about it just from seeing your story, and so we have this like system where we can search a person's name and we can get their address.
Hey, Tony.
We're a news station, which is how we found you. We're not trying to freak you out at all.
Yeah, because we have kids, and I'm just like,
I totally get it. I totally get this is so much for you right now. So
it was like
don't worry.
Not a joke, but like this was never.
Of course, yeah. You found a rug, and like I
still have I still feel like I'm living in like an actual nightmare.
I totally get it. And I'm sure you're probably not even hearing much about what is even going on back there.
I literally know nothing yet, other than what I saw of the dog sitting on the carpet.
Right. But I'm
confused at why. Oh, are they just blocking off the street, and that's why?
Yeah.
Loose.
Exactly.
Bruh. Chill.
Which they do that all the time. So, I mean,
okay.
They're probably just looking.
Okay. So I'm setting up. Hi, TikTok.
This is an hour ago.
I feel like I just went from the most normal ass person
Lucy
to not. So here's what's going on.
Her shirt's on
I'm
inside
pretty
out
sure
and
everyone's
backwards.
Up to date on the latest. CSI is going to be here soon to dig, and I'm like personally feeling like this is so crazy because while there's like two huge things happening simultaneously that are also related but unrelated, and that would be the fact that I just went to over 1 million followers when a week ago I had 6,000. So that's crazy just to know that there's that many eyes on me, and If I had my Apple Watch on, I'd probably tell you my heart rate was in the millions right now. And I'm still shaking. I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. Good God, dressed in the dark. So, please be kind. And simultaneously, that this is all happening to me here with you, there's still police surrounding my house and potential of digging up something that is going to change a lot of people's lives. And that's overwhelming. So I'm still hopeful, and the police that I talked to yesterday said that there's a good chance that it's not a body, which just sounds absurd to say, because when I started all of this, it was a fucking joke of like, who broke my computer? It must be the body in the rug. If this hadn't all happened, none of this would happen. So I again have to say, if something comes of this today and someone is found, that is solely because you guys and you're being impatient little bitches, as I said previously. So pat yourselves on the back, because we did this together. I would not have done all this on my own. I can assure you. We were going to put the post in and call it a fucking day. So, and I will not go live while they dig. Honestly, I went live with the dogs because I thought this was going to be the end of it, and it was just going to get wrapped up, and the dogs were going to see nothing. The cops were going to leave, and we were going to be done with it and move on to the next thing. Go back to talking about toddler life, and mom life, and pregnancy symptoms and miscarriage. That's what I thought was going to happen. So, I will not be going live on the dig. I'm sorry if that disappoints a lot of you, but I hope that you understand that I would never want, imagine there is something there and someone has to see that, as a relative, or, I think it would be disrespectful. So I'm sorry to disappoint a lot of you. I will go live today, but I will not live while the uncovering is happening. And I'm still fingers crossed that worst case scenario is not what's going to happen today. I'm hoping that the dogs caught wind of something else, or maybe they're confusing human to animal, even though everyone keeps telling me it doesn't work that way. But maybe, just maybe. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so everybody's here. There's a tent set up, and there's 9 police officers and CSI in the backyard. I'll show you, they've blocked how far I'm allowed to even go, and they're bringing equipment in now. So they put this up outside so that I cannot get any further.
That's so crazy.
A bunch of people bringing in a bunch of stuff.
She has a shirt that says waiting on the update. That's funny. Lisa Dempsey, happy 17 months.
So Homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out. So we can't go any further than here. And I can see news cameras set up over there. Hi. Okay, they're digging. They've been digging. And there's 6 of them. Some of them are in the hole.
This is the most recent.
I had to clean my window so I could freaking watch. And we still don't know anything. The dogs could have had a bad day, had an off scent, the wind, the rain, who knows? They told me that all the rain that Ohio's had from can reinvigorate smells. So yeah, we don't know anything yet, and my goal is that we can all laugh about this tomorrow. We're all gonna say, this was a funny silly goose waste of time. And now this girl's famous for nothing. And that the dogs they were confused. They were tired. It was 5:30. They had a long work day and they were confused. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, so
that is her most recent one. Let me look and see, because ABC is there, or whoever. I think it's ABC. Oh, hold on. She's got... It's crazy, right? Mildred over 8 whole months. Happy 8-month anniversary. Sandra Oliver showed me the body. Oh. I know, and they're out there digging. When I saw the dogs react, I lost it. I was like, oh, this just got real. Miss Parks of the House, thank you for super chat. Look, no leaf blowers. This is a real Go figure. Go figure. Canton, y'all watching? No. Canton doesn't watch anything unless it's like lives where people are talking crap about him. Oh, wait, that's what we're doing. So maybe they're, hi, Canton. This is crazy. Love you, Brady. Thank you for finding this and sharing. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? Ah. All right, let's find ABC 6 and we'll watch it. Oh, I think she has not a solo cup in sight. Not a solo cup in sight. Go figure. They're literally there, right? Like this is, hold on, let me show you. Look, they're live there right now. See them? Right here. They're live there right now. Yes, it's a story without a resolution. It's in the middle of happening. This is all happening right now. Silver Swag, thank you for the super chat. Cool video, as always. So much fun. Thanks for sharing. Also glad you're okay. Thank you. I am okay. I am good. You can see them back there. It's crazy, right? Hold on, let's see. Somebody said her story has... Oh, wait, how do you...
Okay. I just got off the phone with Homicide.
Oh, wait, we saw this.
Okay. Detectives just called me back.
We saw
this
that.
did not go how I anticipated. At all. I honestly don't think I'm allowed to say much else at this point.
It's her Instagram story.
News cameras, I think, are going to leave for tonight. There will be cops stationed at my house overnight. And forensics here tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure that's all I'm allowed to say.
This is live. Yeah, here's the video for those of y'all who joined late. Of the dogs.
Okay, so on the whole. My heart rate spiked.
Look!
Oh my God. Oh
Oh my god. Okay.
You calm down.
So I'm sitting outside with my friends who were actually the ones that were here for the dig party.
We saw that part.
Hello. I'm currently watching a live of people talking about nothing. Yes, the neighbor was a hoarder. Okay, apparently there's a girl hosting a live that lives in my neighborhood. Please, A, whoever you are, don't talk about where we live. B, I have posted all the updates that I can post on my TikTok. Other than that, tomorrow forensics is going to be here in the morning to start uncovering. But the videos of like everything that happened after the dig until I stopped recording are on TikTok. So apparently this girl, these theories are absurd. She thinks a doctor lived in this house and there's dead bodies buried under my deck. Yeah. These are the girls who were supposed to help me dig. Now we're just here in awe. I am getting so many messages. I'm not even attempting to respond, but know that I see them and I appreciate it. And we are all good. We are safe. We've got police officers outside of the house. They're staying here all night. And this is insane. I feel like a little bit guilty that this was like a hee hee ha ha moment. Like it was a joke. That's what I told the reporter when I didn't talk about the crime. I just talked about this whole TikTok experience to the reporters. And I was like, not a chance in my ever-loving mind did I think that this was actually going to happen. I still feel like I'm living in a movie and that this isn't actually my life. Like, yeah. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to curb my anxiety because this is fucking nuts. But if I don't respond to you, I appreciate the messages. I'm not trying to make light of it. But like literally like celebrities are following me right now. I'm sorry. Again, not trying to make light of what's happening because there's a lot of police officers. There's 3 police officers currently behind there. But when okay, I know this isn't cool because there is a potential for a it's so weird that there's just like police officers back there and they're in the dark, and we've asked them so many times, do you need water? Do you want us to turn on a light? They're like, no, it's fine. They're just sitting on my swing, hanging out. I'm like, okay, have a good night. But yeah, anyways, Jen Hamilton on TikTok with 3.7 million followers has now just posted her second video about me and the situation and how invested she is. And like another girl who has her own TV show on Bravo, who I'm fucking obsessed with, followed me. And I'm like, okay, but no, if she talks about me, deceased. I'll be in the rug with her. No, I'm sorry. It's not funny. I'm making dark humor. I'm not insensitive. I swear to God.
There's one more story that she has. Oh, this is it. This is 2 hours ago. So that's pretty freaking crazy, right? Okay, and then this is the live. Like they're actually live at her house right now. So let's see what else we could see. I know, I'm let's see. We saw that one. Yeah, there's This one is ABC that's there. There's multiple news crews there. Let's see. Oh, for those, I see some of y'all are just joining and asking for a recap. Basically, she was going to dig a fence, dig for a fence post. She found a rug. There was some crazy stuff that happened in her house, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my house is haunted." And what if that rug is a body? And then everybody on TikTok was like, "You need to call the police." So she called the police. They came out once and were basically like, "Oh, there's nothing we can do." And then, so she and her friends were going to try to continue to dig to find out what they could figure out. And then the Homicide called her back and were like, we're going to send dogs out. So they sent dogs out, and both dogs, because they send them at separate times, both dogs hit at the spot where the rug is, where the hole is. And now they have police and CSI and all these people out there that have set up camp in her house, in her yard. And they are digging. Yeah, they had 2 of them back there, and they both hit at separate times. That was the video that it just showed on her story, where both the dogs came in and hit. They both hit in that same spot. So this is the live feed. There, I'll put that up, even though I know that people will still, I know it's crazy, right? And that's what we were saying. Like, I can imagine that when you first see a rug, you're like, oh, it's a rug, what if, and then, but then when it actually happens, like, and the dogs are actually hitting on it and stuff. Yeah, the home is the owner of the TikToker. Let me try that again. The homeowner is the TikToker. The home belongs. Let me just. Drink my caffeine. I've got her TikTok pinned at the top of chat. That most recent update that she had was, what did it say, like an hour ago or something? She said there's 6 of them there digging. So this is the live feed of them out there digging. Yeah, it's in Columbus, Ohio. I would have dug up the rug. But you say that, but it's really hard to dig stuff up like that, because that rug is probably rolled up, if we've learned anything from our time in these true crime streets. It's probably rolled up, and it's about 3 feet underground, 2.5, 3 feet underground. So, and it's been there for quite a while. There's a tree that was planted right there, so I know there's like roots and stuff right there, but they have I mean it's tough to dig that ground. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. I would be a nervous wreck. Burying a rug with someone is a wild move. Yeah. That's what it seems like, though. Like, it seems like if the dogs are hitting on it, then it seems like it would be. Because think about the trials that we've seen where they had, you know, somebody got killed and, you know, shot or stabbed or whatever on a rug, and they just rolled him up in the rug because it had all the blood on it anyway. They rolled him up in the rug and then disposed of it. We've seen it in movies and stuff too. But what's a dog's head on anything other than... Oh, so the dogs are trained, like whatever chemical it is, if I remember this right. If not, I'm sure you will correct me. Whatever chemical it is, it's before they started using embalming fluid, or if you don't use embalming fluid, I should say, there's a chemical that humans produce as you're decomposing, and that's what they hit on. So it wouldn't be for animals. It would only be, the cadaver dogs are only for human, which makes it creepier. Yes, dogs can detect bodies in water also, which is crazy, right? And like deep down. Laurie Shaver, but a tarp, yes. Oh, Laurie Shaver. The next Laurie Shaver episode will be out next week. And I did some interviews with some of the family and stuff, and was able to get some great information from them. So that one will be out next week. And then I'll be back in Claremont for sentencing on November 25th. Actually, I'll be back Sunday. I'm going back for Sarah Boone trial. Well, not Claremont. I'll be in Orange County, which is right down the road, but I'll be back for Sarah Boone trial. It's going to be like 3 weeks. Oh, here we go. Brooklyn's here. There's 4 or 5 main chemicals they hit on. All basically different forms of methane. It's crazy, right? Oh, thank you. There was so much to go in the Canton episode, so there's going to be another Canton episode coming with all the stuff with all the Bettero Brady letters and the police audit and all that. You should do Sarah's makeup for her. Y'all know I can't do makeup. I can put on mascara. That's about as good as I get at makeup. Are we covering Sarah Boone? So I am going to be in the courtroom for Sarah Boone. So I will not be able to live stream because I will be in the courtroom. Jury selection starts on Monday. And I will be there. But that's going to be my last live trial for a while because they're killing me. I do not believe there's going to be a stream while I'm in court. I mean, not on this channel. I am professor of lots of rubber duckies. Look. Here's a rubber ducky. Look, Lucy has another one somewhere. Oh, she had it on her bed. She must have taken it somewhere else. She has these. There's a little at the place where we go watch football games. They have one of those claw machines that has rubber ducks, because they have like Jeep Fest here and stuff where, you know, and people put these in their Jeeps. So they have like a whole thing that has like the claw thing. So we play during halftime. We'll always go. We call it duck hunting. We'll go duck hunting. And this, look, Canton, this started before y'all. Like, we've been duck hunting at halftime since way before all this stuff happened. So I have so many of these, and Lucy plays with them. I'd have a field day if they were here. I do not have a babysitter. I do not. But I am going to probably do a live in the evenings. I'll do just like a short live to kind of like recap and do Q&A stuff. If you want to ask about any of the stuff, I want to take notes and stuff while I'm there. So, I have okay. New daddy cannot stay with you. New daddy will be working. But I don't know why I start stuttering when I start talking about these things. I will be doing a live in the evenings. And I'll answer questions there. I don't know why I start. Auntie Dad, totally random. But anyone special in your life? Yes. I got Lucy. Look, y'all have been telling me for how long to make time for a life, so I did. So I've been making time for a life. Look, there they go. They're walking around back there. I don't even know what to. I have been lifing. Yes. It has been. I know. I don't know what to say. I'm y'all might, maybe y'all will meet him next week or at some point while, because I'll be doing lives after court. He has set up an office for me there, so I'll be able to go live and do little Sarah Boone recaps in the evenings. So, so awkward. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I can't form words. Yeah, he's special ops. Okay, so when we were watching I'll tell y'all a little bit. When we were watching the Laurie Shaver trial, he was the one. He was in the Army. He's retired from military for 22 years. He's in the military, and so he was special forces. So when he was watching the testimony and stuff of Laurie on the stand and all that, he was the one that was texting me because he was like he's got all his special forces training and stuff. He was texting me all the stuff like that was things that were showing that she was lying. So all that stuff that I was texting or putting in chat to tell y'all, it was coming from him. Baker said you have to be in charge of Sarah's verdict brows. My mom's like, focus on me. I'm supposed to go meet my mom in a few minutes. Hello, hello. I know, I haven't seen y'all in a while. Does he know you're YouTube famous? Yeah, he was watching with y'all during the Laurie Shaver trial. He was in chat watching with y'all. It was funny because he thought he said Jessica was cracking him up because every time Jessica would make a face, he was making the same faces. And then he watched with Kathy too on that Friday. He said Kathy was hilarious. Hey, Baker. Poll on if they find anything. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, hello. Hello. I got to wrap up in just a minute. I got to go meet my mom. Okay. Do you think they will? Yes or no? We'll do a poll. I am taking, the first week that I'm gone, Lucy's going to stay here with my kid. He wants to keep her for that week because when I go back, okay, so I'm going down there for the first week of trial. I'll be there, and Lucy's going to stay with my kid. Then we are going to come back here. We're going to spend the weekend here and then go back. And when I go back, I'm going to take Lucy with me. It's a muffin raid. Oh, we need a background check for sure. Government's already handled all that. His is clean. It's mine you got to worry about. Oh, yeah, I said something. I should have said human body. I meant human. Like, do you think they'll find something as in something that we're expecting them to find? Like a human body. They got a lot of folks out here. Look, that's a lot of folks out there. So much room for activity. I keep looking to see if she's posted any updates. Who's we? Yeah, Chat Daddy will be coming back here with me. That first, we're going to come here for the weekend before we go back there. Erica been for 11 whole months. 11 whole months. Who buries a rug without a body in it, right? PJ, mid for 12 whole months. 12 whole months. Happy anniversary. Hello, hello. Who's he on the phone with?
He's not? Oh. Okay.
Heather married for 15 whole months. Oh. This is in Columbus, Ohio. I can't talk. Shireen would be so proud that we had a chat boyfriend. She would. Aw, Shireen. It's lunchtime in Ohio. He's calling DoorDash. Oh, that could be it. Or maybe he's trying to find the live feed so he can... Oh, he looked at us when we said that. Let's behave. They sure do have a whole heap of people out there. I keep refreshing to see if she's posted anything else. But look, that's a whole heap of people. Desk father. If they find a body, that 95-year-old man in the nursing home is going to have a lot of explaining to do. Ooh! No solo cups or leaf blowers. This is actually like a legit police force. Go figure. They have those. Just not in Canton. This is the local ABC News. ABC Channel 6 in Columbus, Ohio. Yes, that was Chat Daddy. Y'all crack me up. What's he hollering? Y'all, I gotta go meet my mama. I'm supposed to be there. And like... Okay. Yes, there is a Canton, Ohio. Not as bad as Canton, Massachusetts.
I texted her and called her. I'm trying to flag her down.
Okay. Less chit-chatting, more digging. Can we, like, message them and tell them to move the cameras? Zoom in so we can see? I'm about to have to go, y'all. Somebody's laughing. Oh, I wonder. Did you hear that? Should stop taking my picture. I tell you, Melanie Little's here. Where'd you go? Where? She said, stop taking my picture. This is ABC 6. Hi, friend. How are you? Yes. We have a chat, Daddy. The ladies' TikTok is pinned at the top of the chat. How long does it take to dig a car? Apparently longer than we thought. I need them to get... I got to meet my mama for bingo. They got to get this show on the road. I know. This is crazy, right? Homeowner was digging... Thank you. Homeowner was digging fence post holes and discovered something buried that could possibly be a body buried wrapped in a rug. And the when they brought the cadaver dogs out, both cadaver dogs hit at that spot. Everybody's asking about Chat Daddy now. He popped in and said hi a minute ago, but he's on the way to go. He's on the way to the Keys to go scuba diving with a buddy. It sounds like people are having a party out there. He has special forces. This is Columbus, Ohio. Look how many people there are now. Okay, when she started that this morning, let's see if she's got any more updates. I keep refreshing. When she started this morning, she said there were 6 people there. There's more than 6 people there now. They got a whole slew. I don't know how many are in a slew, but imagine being her though and watching all of this happen and watching this unfold and panicking. Look up something. There's another news station out there as well covering it. Oh no, what happened? I'm trying to eavesdrop on what they're saying. Something about a coworker. I be outside vacuuming my yard, dusting my trees. I gotta go. I'll be in the courtroom during Boone. So I'll be doing live streams in the evenings, just short ones to do. Quick recap Q&A. Oh, they're moving the tent! They're moving the tent! Why are they moving the tent? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to listen to hear if there's anything. Yeah, this is this is escalated. Is it too soon to ask if the carpet matches? Too soon. I need them to zoom in a little bit. I'm too nosy to be zoomed out. It's all fun and games till the tent comes out. Maybe it's just sunny and hot, and they just moved the tent because they got hot. Maybe they needed shade. I get it. I get hot. I don't know. That's how that works, though. There's a whole heap of people. I didn't realize how impatient I was until, well, okay, no, that's a lie. We all know I'm impatient. I ain't got no patience. But, however, I didn't realize how bad it was until now I'm on this side of this. This is ABC 6. And local channel 12 also has the same feed going. Yeah, her views are, I mean, it's gone to like millions. Millions. Yeah, I have to go meet my mom. This feed is on YouTube, local channel 6. ABC 6. And it's on local channel 12 too. And I can portal everybody over to you. Let me get it. They sure are huddled over there. Yeah, they're still digging. I've refreshed like once every 12 seconds with my impatient self, seeing if she's posted anything else. Blair. Hey, buddy. Oh, this must have been a surprise. Yeah. Because she wasn't even going to do anything. She was just saying, you know, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if this is the reason that all this crazy stuff was happening? And then people on her TikTok were like, no, you need to call the police. You need to call the police. Yeah, if you want to take over, I've got to go meet my mama. I'm not allowed to cancel dates with my mama. She's on her husband's Instagram crying. Okay, let me see. If, yeah, I can portal you over if she's got...
Oh, sure, no problem. I'm sorry. They got me doing 50 different things at the same time. No, you're good, Thank you.
Down in front. Oh. Okay, there's Melanie's. Okay, I've got y'all set up to go over to Melanie. I wish I could stay, but I am about to be gone for a month from my mama. So I need to go see her. Okay, I'm going to send y'all over there. if it's still going on when I get back, then I'll jump on and we'll see what's happening. Even if not, then I'll jump on again later this afternoon and we'll do a little update and see what we can find out. Okay. I love y'all so much. I'm glad that I got to hang out with y'all for a little bit. Wish me luck at bingo with my mama. Gonna win big, manifesting it. And I will see y'all. Thank you, Melanie Little. I will see y'all in a little while. I'm sending you over there now. Arms and feet inside the portal.